Hello everybody, welcome to the John Show. My name is John, this is my show. Oh, hey Bastila. And we are back in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we finished up everything that we had to do on Manon, so we went to go speak to Hulis of the Genoharadon, and we are now a fancy pants bounty hunter. We took care of the bounties that we had, that they had for me on Manon, and then we went to Kashyyyk, took out some shapeshifter guy down in the Shadowlands, and now we're here on Tatooine. We have a bounty on this planet, but, you know, it was time to be done with Manon anyways, so we traded in the ocean world of Manon for the desert planet of Tatooine. Now, I have not left the docking bay area here because there's some kind of rough-looking gentleman over there by the door, so I didn't want, you know, some kind of cutscene to spawn in before I got to do my intro. So we are going to leave the docking bay, enter Tatooine proper, and, you know, just see what's going on here in Tatooine, and maybe, you know, find our bounty. He's with one of them pig dudes. Not a Rhodian, not a Genosian. Hold on. Gamorrean. That's what he is. He's one of them green pig dudes. Basically a Star Wars orc. Now, I'm going to go on a slight tangent here for a second, and it's probably going to get cut out. But why all the orc hate, okay? Orcs are the best. Orcs are green, and green is best. Other people aren't green, and they're not best, because they're not orcs, and they're not green. And orcs are best because green is best. I don't make the rules, okay? So I'm really tired of all this orc hate that has been going around online, all right? It's 2025. It's time for the anti-orcism to be done, okay? Trump is president. Project 2025 told me that orcs were going to be equal under the law. So I'm just saying, orc power. Anyways, so I'm after a Gamorrean named Vorn Dasrad here on Tatooine. And he's probably hunting a crate dragon. So fucking great dragons. And me without my dragon shouts. So let's get to it. What shipment was that again? Oh, a Gizka? Did you just say Gizka? Oh, he dropped a crate of Gizka in my ship. We should probably go check on that. Gizka. What is a... That's a Gizka? The Gizka looks at you curiously. Can I pet it? You scratch the little critter behind its nubs that pass for ears, and it coos enthusiastically in response. Oh, can I play a game with it? I play a game of peekaboo with the little creature, hiding my face behind my hands and startling it each time I appear. What fun! Can I pick it up? You try to pick it up, but it wriggles from your grasp and plops back down onto the floor. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, damn. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Four. Any over here? The snacks are safe for now, okay. None in the engine room. Alright, that's not too bad. Got a few Gizka on the ship. Alright, we'll take care of that later. We'll worry about Gizka at a later date. Alright, we got a cute little mascot. Let's head on into the city. Docking bay mechanic. Hey, you're one of those, like, dual people. I think I've seen you on another planet. Are you a merchant by chance?
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki, baba Hassan shan. No ba muli rati lai kunka.
I got some questions for you, funny mans.
Ki muli ra kun kin. Tong hitwama ag inkotune.
Do you know anything about Tatooine other than it's full of sand?
Chiwa aita kanki chana chupornibo. Kun muli ra slimo poiwanga, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, baba Hassan shan. No ba muli rati lai kunka.
Heard any off-world rumors?
Chiwa aita kanki chana chupornibo. Kun muli ra slimo poiwanga, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inkotune, chuna muli ra. Tangi tuamaji kuna. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Alright, what do you got for sale?
Smilya! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yak fuli ko kala Gigi!
Life support pack. We'll buy these shields. Gizka poison. Any Gizka ingesting one of these toxic pellets will die within a few seconds. It will also cause the creature to attack all other Gizka in the area, infecting them as well. Okay, so I can get rid of the Gizka this way, just in case I need to get rid of either these Gizka or some other Gizka. I will buy the poison, but I don't want to kill those guys. They're cute. Bantha fodder. This is a highly pungent mixture of local plants and fungus. Banthas apparently find it irresistible, though it's doubtful any intelligent species would willingly call it food. There's only one, and it only costs $1. I bet I'm going to need this at some point, so I will buy the Bantha fodder. Thank you. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name because that would probably be really disrespectful to your people. Thank you very much. All right, Anchorhead. Isn't this where Luke Skywalker wanted to come in and buy some converters or something like that? Anyways, let's, whoa, what the hell is that? Is this a space giraffe? Can I talk to the space giraffe? Whoa. Okay. Hello there, Ronto. Duros Miner. Anchorhead tradesman. You probably shouldn't be out here talking to miners, man. Sandcrawler mechanic.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please make it quick.
I'll take however long I want. Understand?
Is there some kind of problem? I'm just doing my job. I don't want any trouble from you.
I just want to ask some questions, man.
All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
What can you tell me about Tatooine and Anchorhead? This is my first time here, man. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land.
Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Why are the settlements failing?
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
So, Zerka's not doing well here?
No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave.
Well, I guess that's all I needed, man. Thanks.
All right then. Back to work, I guess.
Zerka office.
La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Uba batu kochi. Tong nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smak delia.
Whoa, what is going on here? And who are you?
Kuya mi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma ma rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes.
Awkward. Hello there, protocol officer.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Well, I wanted to ask about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need this license again?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
And there's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I don't know if I can go on a killing spree of Sand People. I might get canceled for that. Why would you pay for the gaffy sticks and not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
Okay, well, I know that I have to go find some kind of cave to find the star map. So even though I don't want to say that I will go and kill Sand People for you, but I'll go kill Sand People for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Okay, sure. Now, let's get back to my first questions.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Anything out of the ordinary happening, maybe in the ancient relic realm?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Know anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Tell me about Zerka.
Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
And how are things here on Tatooine?
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please.
All right, let's try this force persuade. It would be better if you told me now.
Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive. It's all fairly obvious. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
Okay, I keep hearing about this substandard ore. What's wrong with the ore here on the planet?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Does this mean you're gonna have to pull out? I would hate for you to pull out early.
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. Ha! That's a laugh.
Huh. Jawas driving sand crawlers. Like that would ever happen. What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Alright, I think that's about it. Thank you.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Alright, now I got a hunting license, even though I'm supposed to go hunt sand people. I mean, I get it. Sand people are coarse. They get everywhere. Oh, Bastila wants to talk about her sad sob story. Hey, Bastila. You want to talk?
How can I help?
Tell me a little bit more about yourself, Bastila. You like long walks on dry, sandy, desert planets?
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Ooh, tell me. How did you join the Jedi Order?
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
So the Jedis take children from their parents?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Don't you miss your family, like, at all?
Like all who join the Order, I have learned to embrace the life I've chosen. I had to let go of my attachments to my family.
Damn, that must have been hard.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
So you and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
And you've never tried to find your dad again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Sure, no problem. Jolie, you got anything to say?
Got something on your mind, dude?
Yeah, what do you think about Sunry's verdict, since you didn't have anything to say about it back on Manon?
You defended him well enough. I wish we had time to look into matters more fully, but wishing is only useful for the young and idealistic. What's done is done. The Republic will likely appeal the matter eventually, and he'll be free. I just would like to know if that's best. Sunry was a good man once, and a good friend. I'll miss him. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Not the first time I've heard that before, but the first time I've heard that from an old black man. Alright, and then there's just the store here. I don't need anything right now, so we will come back eventually.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kick. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Is this about Zerka wanting me to kill the sand people?
Kuya mi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma ma rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihon kapi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kick. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuya mi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma ma rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihon kapi.
Alright, spill it. What do you know?
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winky smaktoma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
All right, smart guy, what would you suggest then?
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winky smaktoma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi.
I don't think T3 is smart enough to translate. Would anybody have a droid capable of translating this sand people gibberish?
La boda ni winky smaktoma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winky smaktoma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
And where would I get robes to match theirs?
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winky smaktoma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
All right, and where's that enclave you were talking about?
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Yeah, all right, man. I'll try to look into getting a droid and, talking things out with the sand people.
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winky smaktoma. Wanakun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Yeah, like we haven't been trying for thousands of years to talk things out with the sand people. All right, let's find this shop. Jawa, are you the Jawa I'm supposed to talk? Oh, there's Jawas everywhere. I don't know. Giants in the sand? Okay, nope, you're not who I'm supposed to be talking to. That's not a door I can go in. That's not a door I can go in. Oh, now Jolie wants to tell me about his sob story. Okay, I was just talking to you. Hey, Jolie. Why do I seem like I'm yelling at you from across the courtyard?
Got something on your mind, dude?
Oh, 'cause I am. You never did tell me why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice.
Yeah, I have.
I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Okay, but move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
I mean, no, I guess it's not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Do you know what my destiny is? Are you like Mama Murphy? Do I have to give you drugs?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Yeah, Bastila. So you're coming along to not offer your opinions?
I'll remind you that you're the one who started pumping me for information. Like an old man doesn't have anything better to do. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad.
Okay. It's story time with Jolie Bindo. Who's Nomi?
Nomi, Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
You know, I didn't bring you along for your snarky comments and your fancy boxer shorts.
Oh, stop being such a baby. Are you always so quick to turn aside an ally? Got too many of them, do you? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Let's keep trying to find this robot shop. Are you? Nope. Swoop registration? Nope. Uh-oh.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Old news. Okay. Well, let's force lightning the shit out of you guys. And anytime that you... Where are the other two Jedi I always be bringing with me for just this case? Alright, force lightning, bitch. And then we'll do improved flurry after that. Nope, force lightning. Oh, get out. What the hell? Quit choking me with the force. Where is my other? There you go. Now you guys are in trouble. Get out of my brain, bitch. Get out of my brain. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop, I'm trying to flurry you. Knock it off. God damn it. Knock it off. Don't be throwing your lightsaber at me, boy. That little Jawa is the most badass dude because he's, look at him, he just flipped off the Sith. That's right. Fuck you, Sith. Data pad. Okay, gotta remember to look at that. All right, so this data pad contains detailed descriptions of me and Bastila. It also has a brief message saying Bastila has escaped Taris. Whoever can find her and dispose of her and me will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malak himself. All right, so the hit is out. Oh, okay. It's on like Donkey Kong, bitch. All right, still looking for this store. You're not a store. You're not a store. Anchorhead Cantina. Let's go look over here. I really want to try to find the store before I go on for anything else. New. Droid shop. This sounds like the place. Yuka Laka, my good man. Well, what do you got available? Okay, let me ask you a few questions about this droid. What does HK-47 mean? Sounds like some kind of commie machine gun. Okay, where did you get it?
You know, I may have been out of circulation for a while, but doesn't it seem likely to you that this friend of yours didn't own the droid? Alright.
Well, if it can translate the Sand People gibberish, I'm interested. Let's talk money. Could I convince you to go a bit lower? That was quick. Are you desperate to sell it? Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. Alright, we're gonna try force persuade on the Ithorian. You will lower your price. I deserve it. I'm pretty rad.
The Jedi Council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's what I'm saying. 2,500? I'll pay it. Alright, thanks, man. Hey, robot, you're mine now.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me? Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm flattered.
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yes, you're coming with me.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
All right, HK. Let's do it. Defense turret, utility droid, an operative droid. All right, let's get the hell out of here. All right, we got a robot. I got Bastila. Now, what was over here I wanted to look at again? The cantina. Yeah, let's go check out the cantina. Always good stuff to be had here in the cantina. Let's see. Anybody with a name? Merchant officer?
I have enough to worry about with my mining quotas. I don't have time for you.
All right. Well, what about you, Jawa server? Is that your leader? Who is this? Is? Okay, that was weird. Bastila wants to talk about her backstory again. Okay. Hey, Bastila, what's shaking, bacon?
How can I help?
Did you want to talk?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
I think we both know the real reason you're checking me out.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
Mm-hmm. I make you tremble, do I? Do you get all tingly inside, too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
All right, so what is it you're trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well, Bastila.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
So are you saying that the light side is innocent of killing?
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Okay, look, I have not killed any innocent people, okay? I mean, all right, there was that one guy down in the underwater ocean floor research station that was hiding in the locker, but he wasn't necessarily innocent as much as he was fucking crazy and probably a danger to everybody. So you're welcome, Bastila. Do we have to keep talking about this?
No, I suppose not. I've spoken more than enough of the dark side. It is up to you whether you heed my words or not. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Yes, let's come on the matters at hand. Okay, hey baby, looking good. Nothing? Oh, you expect me to throw credits at you? Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Oh my god, Bastila. Okay, one of these little Jawas over here is. You're just Jawa. Your is. Hello, is. You talk really fast, man. Could you be a little clearer? I'm having trouble understanding what you're saying.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
Okay, why wouldn't I understand your true language? Alright, what is it you need there, little man? HK, you're a translator bot. Can you help me out here a bit?
Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People Master. Doubtless, he wishes assistance.
What about that other 2%?
Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
HK, if you were a woman, I'd kiss you. Alright, is, what do you want me to do? I'm looking for something called a star map. Can you help me with that? So you'll tell me after I help you. Of course you will. Why should I believe you?
It does seem convenient, but we've no reason to disbelieve this creature.
Warning. More likely, the deceiving little organic hopes to trick you into going there so you release his people while searching, Master.
Okay, I got a few more questions, even though talking with you is giving me a bit of a headache. Okay, why did they take your people?
So these Jawas are scavengers who were enslaved by the Sand People. I think I am beginning to understand his plight.
You know, that's how they get you. Cell phones and cans of Spam, and pretty soon you're a slave to the man. Alright, yeah, I'll check it out after I leave the city. Alright, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Hello there, gate guard.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Marlena Venn? Who the hell are you, and what the hell are you doing out here?
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What do you mean, you old boys? I'm not old.
You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
Anniversary gift? What are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
Okay. And if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Okay. I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Damn, y'all. I'm not saying I have a type, but I'd totally let her step on my nuts. Alright, so today we got our hunting license and we were able to leave the city walls here at Anchorhead. We also got ourselves a new friend, that is HK-47. He's our translator droid and he's going to help us talk with the Sand People because I've also been tasked with wiping out the Sand People Enclave. But I don't really want to do that. I don't think I do, at least, because they gotta be in future episodes of the Star Wars trilogies. So we're gonna try our best to not annihilate an entire species. We also got asked by Is, who's the leader of the Jawas, to help rescue his people from the Sand People. And we also got asked to deliver a message from Marlena to her husband. So we've got all that, plus the Genoharadon bounty and the star map to try to find. But we'll do all of that next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're seeing. Remember, we're the little guy, so help us punch up. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell down there, do our little bell thingies. Share this with other people who you think might like my weird videos. And as always, thank you for watching The John Show. My name is John. This was my show. I appreciate you taking the time. You take care now.